Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody today? I hope everybody's having a good night. I hope everybody's having a weekend. Oh, let me turn that sound down. So, how are you? Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Uh, happy Saturday. My ears popped. Hey, Tracy, how are you doing? Welcome in. How was your week? I was crocheting, but then this little girl here decided to stop me from crocheting. So she doesn't like to stay tucked in her bag when she's awake. And it's really hard to crochet when she's awake because her head sticks out. So I am working on one of those round flower blankets. I've already made one. This is my second one, but this is going to be a bigger one. I'm using a whole big ball of yarn for the white. Uh, the last one wasn't even, it was from my stash. It was a leftover bit of white. And I'm on the circle. I'm on the leaves now. Ooh, fireworks. Don't forget to go, ooh, ah, ooh, ah. Seriously, that's what my husband and I do. We get the weirdest look. That's all in good fun. I enjoy fireworks, but they don't have fireworks here. No fireworks anywhere close by this year for Canada Day. Mm-mm. Do I even have my hearing aids on? It feels like they're not on. Dun, 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 dun. Excuse me for a minute while I see if my hearing aids are on. Ah, oh, there we go. I had them on mute. I took a nap earlier. I always mute them because they're comfortable enough to sleep in, but I mute them and then I can't hear anything. So I took a nap. I just forgot to turn them on. Hey, Laura, how are you? Welcome in. Happy 4th of July, you guys. I hope you had a wonderful time. Hope there was lots of barbecue and coleslaw and corn and beans. Hey, that sounds like a good feast, doesn't it, little one? Yeah. Oh, so let me see. What did I do this week? Oh, I worked on a flower. I'm working on a flower, those round flower blankets. So I made one. It's down here. I haven't finished it. I'll show you what I've got done. Do, 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 do. Oh, no, it goes this way. Good, good. So this is what I've got done so far. And this is a 4-ply yarn, but done with a 5 millimeter. And now I started another one and I'm using this whole big pound, like big, big ball of yarn. Yeah. You know what I'm trying to say. Words aren't working for me so well today. Oh, thank you, Tracy. I got my flower colors already picked out. I'm actually anxious to start the flowers. I was thinking of starting the flowers. Um, I'm having trouble with the leaves just because she goes a little fast for me when I'm trying something new. So I have to go and watch it again and I have to slow it down and then I have to see what I did. And I might have gotten it, but I'm not sure. Because I got one leaf made, I think. I'm not sure. So we'll see. But as of her, though her I'm talking about is Krista from the Secret Yarnery. She's who I follow. And well, I follow a bunch of others too. But I'm using her pattern, her tutorial. I like her flowers. Hey, little Mexican dog. Stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. Ooh, she's been sassy today. I was in my tub this morning and she started chewing on my arm, my hand, as it was resting on the tub surround. And so we played a little bit, but then I said, no, that's enough now. You go play with your toys. I always bring toys into the bathroom with her because I know she's still a puppy, even though she's almost a year old. She'll be a year old on the 19th of July. So she's 2 weeks away from being a year old. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. 2 weeks away from being a year old. Yes, I know. I have minty breath and I have cherry lip balm. I know. It smells so good. You're so funny. You're so funny. You're so funny. Oh, thank you. Yes, so happy 4th to all of you out there who celebrate it. Happy Canada Day to those out there who celebrated it. It was also my 17th anniversary that day, so that's what I celebrated. So hubby and I, we bought ourselves a grill. Yeah, a grill. We always buy ourselves something we can use, usually for the house, because it's something we can agree on. It's just easier that way. Like, I think last year it was the barbecue, or the year before was the barbecue. But anyway, it's always a big purchase, and it's always, something that we can use around the house generally. And this year it was a griddle because our stove top is going kaput. After 4 years of using it to heat up buckets of water because we did not have a hot water heater, uh, the burners on the front of the stove, the big burners, don't work so well. They only work partially, and I don't even know if they work on high heat. I think they only work on high heat. It doesn't matter what you put the dial to. I think they only work. It only goes to one temperature, and that's high. So we were thinking about it, and cost of a stove is just beyond us right now. But we could get a griddle, so we got a griddle, and now we can fry things. Like pancakes, things that we need a frying pan for, but don't have a frying pan that works on the stove very well. Yeah, I know what I'm trying to say. So we'll still use the stove for the big things that can be cooked on high heat. My husband knows how to cook on the stove really well. He does his hamburgers on it and his ground beef on it. But we'll use the griddle for hash browns and pancakes and sausages and all sorts of stuff. It's a long one. It's a super duper long one. It's cool. So yeah, that's what we got for our anniversary together. That was nice. So yeah. And GST came and went, and that was nice. Got our taxes for last year paid up. Feels good. Started on this year already. And they just came out. The assessments just came out. So feel good about that. I feel really good. We made some really good decisions recently, and I'm just proud of us. Because I'm bad for making bad financial decisions. I do. Like I'll sit there and I'll go shopping on Temu. I'll go shopping on Temu. I'll do all sorts of stuff. Like I'll order audiobooks. I'll just yeah. So I'm really proud of myself. I haven't for 2 months now. I've been really good. So, but it's been hard. It has been. It's been really hard because I really believe in retail therapy. There's nothing like a little bit of shopping to cheer someone up. At least that's how it is for me. I like to buy something. It makes me happy. So, as you can tell, because this room is full to the ceiling with stuff. Mm. But life is good. Got our health. The bills are paid. There's food in the fridge and on the cupboards. What more can we ask for? We have our health. Excuse me for a minute. I'm going to stop the cam, but I will be right here. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, oh, excuse me for a minute. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Family drama. Not really. So, yay! I'm only taking half, but I'm going to have a little bit of this because these are awesome things. Awesome. They wake you up mentally. Yes, thank you, honey. They wake you up mentally. I drove 8 hours once from Saskatoon to Winnipeg to pick up Gus. That's 6, right? Did he at least survive? Have we had heard word? Sorry, our mayor went for open heart surgery. He had a heart attack. So he drove himself into the hospital, which is an hour away, because that's what you do out here on the prairie. If there's nobody to drive you and you're dying, you drive yourself. I'm not saying I agree with it because I don't. That was a really dumb move because he could have killed somebody. The highways he took were single lane highways. There's barely any shoulders, and some places there's just no place to go, you know? So, yes, well, that's something. He survived, you know? That's good. Bit of a corrupt mayor. Just is. He plays favorites. We're not his favorite people. So very much so. To the point where I wanna make a Facebook group, but Facebook won't let me. They don't like the name, but it's Siemens Undesirables, and yeah, I wanted to make a Facebook group and just have people who there's a small group of us here in the village that are blacklisted. Well, not blacklisted, but yeah, you know, the mayor doesn't like us, which means nobody else does either, or else the mayor gets mad at them because it's like that in a small town. I don't let it bother me. I just make sure everybody knows I'm a bit of a bitch. I will tell you what I think of you. I will say what I think. I will make sure my opinion is known. Why? Because I can't. It's as simple as that. Yeah, I can. So I do. Yeah. But we have a hot water heater now. We have a furnace, and they're coming Monday to finish the install, which will be really nice. It's been 2 weeks. Right, Tracy? Yeah, some of us just don't play well with authority. And yeah, raise your hand. Never have. Well, actually, that's not true. For the first 15 years of my life, I was a um, very much, you know, very good. I was goody goody two shoes type of person. I had my first business suit at 13, and I was running my mom's pet store at 15 by myself. Well, with people older than me, but I was in charge. And I learned a lot. I did that every year from 15 all the way up. I ran their store during the summer while they went on vacay. And yeah, I just had a different upbringing. But when I hit 16, I had a bit of trauma, and things changed. Yeah, I just stopped. Part of it was part of me woke up and said, do I really want to be this? I could see the path. Mom was not shy about telling me how she wanted my life laid out. I could see it. I didn't want it. Love her to bits, but I didn't want it. That wasn't who I was. And yeah, no, I. So I saw a deer the other day who was walking in our yard. We've had Orioles, something like that. I could spell it for you if that'll help. In our yard. The squirrel is getting fat by eating the birdseed. He's driving my husband mad. Stupid squirrel. But other than that, life is good so far. I haven't had any bad, nasty news, which is awesome. But we'll see. Still waiting to hear back about the biopsy. So, but we received one rebate we're waiting for. We were approved for one rebate. It's you update or you buy, replace your old furnace or water heater. It's through Sask Energy. It's a provincial thing, and you if you did and you show them proof, then you get so much of the installation back. So that was a nice perk this week when that came in. So we're still expecting another one. And when that comes in, we're going to put the truck up. We're going to put money into the truck. Truck is not working well. It runs, just doesn't start all the time. Sometimes it needs a boost, but when it needs a boost, damn, the air conditioning works. But the air conditioning doesn't work all the time. So there's something screwy going on. Plus it needs an oil change. So we'll get that all sorted out. That was Todd. Shush, it's okay. So yeah, I've been crocheting this week. That's what I have been doing. And this is what I started today. And it's very soft because this yarn that I'm using, it's called, hang on, I left the label downstairs, darn it. It's by Grundle. Ooh, hang on, I wonder if I have a picture of it. Oh, sorry, I'm charging my phone at the same time because my phone was dead. Ooh, no, it didn't save because I used it to do something else. Yeah. Oh. Hi, where are you going? Where do you think you're going? Hi. Thank you. Thank you. I want you to go to sleep. Sleep in your sack. Come on, in your sack. You're completely out of it. Get in there. No, you do not need to be on my desk. My desk is filthy. I don't need you to clean it up because you're licking everything. You don't need to lick up what's on my desk. Yeah, you just be good. No, what you doing? So I used a big white ball of yarn that I had up there. So I got it. I don't know where I got it from. It's by Grundle. I want to call it Big Alice, but I'm not. I'm just not sure, and I don't have the label. It's downstairs, so I don't know what it's called. Honestly, I did do. It was a Google search, so maybe it'll show up. Uh, Gruendel, and it was called, oh, come on. Now I'm on the website. I just got to find it. Yes, I need help. Stop it. Crochet yarns. Show crochet yarns. Oh, is that it? No, that's cotton fun. Don't want cotton fun. This was, and it's not cotton quick, and it's not cotton quick. It's not glitter. It's not Hakel garn. It's like Big Alice. I'm sure that's what it said. Ah, that was a basic yarn, I think. Do, do. I really want to tell you what it is because it's really soft yarn. Like, it's really floppy and soft. It's going to be a soft blanket, this blanket that I'm making right now. The other one that I made is stiffer. It's not as nice. It's not as soft. I think it was Red Hot Super Saver, but I'm not sure because it was a donated ball. Does that make sense? I remember I got a whole bunch of yarn, and some of it was partial and some of it was full balls of yarn from my friend when she moved from here to Ontario. I got all of her yarn. I had bags and bags and bags. Some of it, even some unfinished projects. Like she loved mile a minute blankets. I got a couple of strips of mile a minute that I have to tear apart, I guess. I don't know. What am I supposed to do with them? Finish the blanket? If I can find all the pieces, but I think she only made that one. And I don't like the color that much. I can make better. I know that sounds arrogant. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be arrogant. I just, I mean, the red, the black, and the white, and it's just not what I would do. I would have done a blue, not a red. But she was probably doing somebody's favorite colors. Dun, 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 dun. I'm still looking for that yarn. Isn't this annoying? It's annoying me. It's like, come on. Everyday cotton. Ooh. I just want to know the name of that yarn. I saw it earlier on their website because I looked it up because I wanted to know if it was a 3 or a 4 weight because it didn't say. I think it's more a 3 weight, but I'm using a 6 milli anyway. So it's a light 4 maybe. So anyway, I'm trying to find it so I can give you the name. Dun, dun, lollipop. Ooh. Oh, they have a lot of yarn and a lot of accessories. I think I'm just going to give up. Oh, I'll have to tell you what I make, what it was that I'm making it in next week. I will find my, I know exactly where it is, and I'm not throwing it out. I'm keeping it, but, okay, well, it says it's not on its website, but I saw it earlier. I did. Um, Now she's going to sleep. Nope, nope. Okay, I'm charging my phone because it was down to 15%. Oh, my back, I did something with my back, which is another reason why I'm up here. I did something with my back. Oh, and it doesn't feel good on the couch, but it feels good in this chair. Oh, sorry, I know my eyes are closed. I'm just relaxing. Really, I am. Okay. Hi, how are you? My back hurts. So yeah, I'm using this really nice European yarn that I got somewhere, and I'm just making this round rose blanket because I'm going to be doing roses. And yeah, this stuff is really soft. I'm thinking of undoing this and going back to a 5 milli, but don't want to do that. So we'll see. We'll see. I don't really want to have to do that. Oh. So who had a good supper? I had a good supper. We had fried chicken and fries. Hubby made it. I didn't even was where. Told him I was hungry, and I had an insure at 4:30, and before I knew it, it was supper time. So, thank you, honey. You are awesome. This is not a difficult pattern, but it just keeps you on your toes. I found myself starting to crochet past where you're supposed to stop. You know, it's hot in Louisiana. Yeah, it's hot here too. Like the other day, it was over 33, which I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, but it was dang hot here because we're not even. It wasn't even the hottest part of the summer isn't even here yet. We're already getting hot temperatures like 30 and 33. That's just insane. Just is just insane. So it's going to be a hot one this summer. Or it might be a lot of unsettled weather. We'll see. We've been having a lot of thunderstorms too. So that's been different. Sorry, puppy. Excuse me while I take a drink of water. Oh, nice cold water. Oh, yeah. I needed that. If I can keep on this water kick, I'll be better for it. This is my second jug of water today, which is really actually good. Yesterday, I barely got one in. Today, this is my second one. So, I gotta have ice. It's gotta be cold. That's the one thing I know about me and water. Because I don't like drinking water at all. But I know to be healthy, you have to drink so much water a day. And I don't. I'm bad. I know I don't. So every so often I do water days and try and keep it up for a good week. But I don't know if I can. We'll see. We'll see how long this lasts. It's 93 there. Oh my goodness. I think 33 is like 90, maybe 91. I used to know because my hubby told me so, but I can't remember now. So I have a bad memory. It's all the drugs, the mental health drugs before you all start wondering what drugs I take. It's because of the mental health drugs. They screwed up. Basically, I went a year and a half. I fell through the cracks. I went a year and a half with totally wrong medication for what for what was wrong with me, and it was really strong medication. And I was in a fog. I was in a fog. I was in a daze. Like I literally lost a year and a half because it doesn't feel like 2025 to me. Well, it does now, but when I came out of it, I lost a year and a half. I don't remember. And I was in that fog with the medication. But anyway, when they finally started changing everything, they didn't change everything right. Damage was done chemically, and it's left me with a shaking disorder and a really bad memory. So I forget things like continuously on a day to day basis. I really do. It's really bad. But I don't know how to fix it. How do you fix a bad memory? Eat more fish? I don't like fish all that much. I like fish sticks, but come on, let's face it. Can't eat fish every day of the week. And I certainly don't eat it on Fridays. But yeah, I don't eat salmon. I don't like salmon. I like tuna. I like cod. I like halibut. I like tilapia. I like trout. Love trout, actually. Give me a trout. Actually, let me go fish my own. That's what I need is a fishing license. I don't know if I would use it this year. I'd like to say yes, I'll go fishing, but hubby just doesn't seem to want to. I don't know. Maybe he will go with me. I don't know. I know he's got a fishing license now, so he can go with his friend, and that's awesome. I told him, you make sure you get that this month. And he did. So now he's got a fishing license, which is awesome. And you know what sucks? I'm treaty. I don't need a license. But fish and game, fish and wildlife, whatever the hell they are, those people that like the conservation officers, they will charge me if I fish with my husband, even though I show them my treaty card. That's a that because that gives me the rights to fish wherever I want, whenever I want, for whatever I want, kinda. They have deemed it that if I'm fishing with someone who's non-native, I need a fishing license of my own. It's just a freaking money grab. And unfortunately, people are caving and doing it because they can't afford the lawyer. Who can fight it? Well, I would fight it. I was once told by this nice gentleman up north that he would pay for the lawyer if I ever, decided to go up against that law. I was never caught, so I couldn't, and now he's passed. So, yeah. But I hope somebody goes up against that law because that's a stupid law for us natives. It's just another money grab. That's all it is. I can't afford a lawyer, but otherwise, yeah, I would go fishing with my husband. But they will impound his truck. They will ticket him. They will confiscate all of his stuff, and they will ticket him, and they will take his truck. That's how serious they are about this. Like it's not worth it to lose our truck. Gus, are you right behind me, Gus? Move your bum. Ah. So yeah, I have to get a fishing license too if I want to go fishing. And I think I would love to go fishing. I mean, I love fishing. I love to go fishing. I do. I absolutely love to go fishing. Got my own tackle box and everything. Two rods. One's mine. One's my daddy's. Oh. And I know how to clean my own fish too. And yes, I can clean my own fish. I don't like cleaning my own fish, but give me a pair of gloves and I can clean my own fish. But you got to sharpen my fillet knife for me because that's something I can't do. Got a fillet knife, but I don't know how to sharpen it. So, yeah, but I love fishing. I love sitting there and fish. I prefer fishing in a boat as opposed to fishing offshore, but I will fish offshore. I just want to get out there and fish. Just chance to catch a fish and eat it. Yum, yum, yum. Nothing like pan fried fish. Fresh fish. We call them shore lunches. Mmm. I like camp. I once camped with this family, my friends, the Demores. Wow, do they ever know how to camp? Way out in the boonies, and they camp like, you know, way out in the boonies, away from everything, away from everybody, away from civilization. Like you're out there. is so cool being out there, you know? Like I haven't had much of a chance. That was really my first and only chance I've ever had to just go out there and be away from. I mean, if something happened to us and we needed emergency, like we would have had to take the boat. That's how we got out there, was by boat. We all drove to this what was it? It was cabin rentals place where you could rent cabins. I'd love to rent a cabin, but they're really expensive. So anyway, we parked there, and my friend's brother met us with the boat, and we loaded everything onto the boat, and we all got on the boat, and it was a full boat, and then we all went. It was 45 minutes, you know, and don't ask me where we went. It was beautiful though. Absolutely gorgeous scenery. Absolutely gorgeous. This is my word. Listen, you be quiet. I don't want to listen to you. Everybody ignore Curtis. He's just here to cause trouble. Mm. It was so much fun, Tracy, going out there. They camped so cool. Like they had tarps for windbreaks set up. They had a whole kitchen set up. They had a whole um, fire pit area set up. And then we all had our tents within this, within the windbreak, but around the fire. It was so cool. Like there was like 5 tents. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. I saw beavers. It was so much fun. I had to take my son another year, and my youngest son Matthew and I we joined them another year, and it was just a blast. So yeah, I like doing things like that. Like I can't wait till we go camping this year. And okay, we go camping and it's in a campground and it's civilized, but I still like it. You know, I'd prefer that than nothing. So I'll take my civilized camping. But if I had a choice, I'd love to just go out there, you know, just live off the land and or what you brought out, you know. No, I don't. I really, really don't. And I know you only get mouthy when you're at your place, and you don't get mouthy when you're here. Well, actually, that's not true. You get mouthy anywhere. Yeah. So I'm sitting here, I'm crocheting, and then after I'm done talking to you guys, I'm going to game. With my Bose speakers turned up high. It's a good thing it's Saturday night and the neighbors, you know, I'm sure by now they're used to it because I do it every Saturday. I game till about 1. I might game a little longer than that considering I drank half a 5-hour energy, like half of one of these. In fact, half of this uh, earlier. So, yeah. Is that where you are? I hope the hubby's with you. If not, you know, he's probably asleep in his chair. It'd be awfully boring out there by yourself. That's a cute little trailer. We might be taking it camping instead of our tent. Yeah. I need to find out what size of tires I need so that I can start pricing them out because it needs new tires. Then we're going to get some Gorilla tape We're going to tape up some things that need to be taped so the wind doesn't bust it open on the highway. And we'll get some leak waterproof tape to seal up some leaks up on the roof, and boom, we'll be on our way. And we'll camp in the trailer, and that'll be awesome. So we'll see. We will see. I think it sits a little high on the truck myself. So, because it kind of goes like this. Because the hitch is so high on the truck, and the trailer is so low. It works better on the car. It's never boring where you are. You know, I have that same issue. It's never boring where I am either. I know how to have fun. Okay, sometimes my fun involves, like getting into trouble, but, I always start out with good intentions. Always start out with good intentions. What happens after that, I start out, sometimes it's not my fault, but I always start out with good intentions. Yes, true story. Ooh, look, some pumpkin, boom boom. Yeah, that's what my husband says, you betcha. Yeah. Considering, they're out there bombing around on their ATV, but they only, uh, rev it when it's like right here because, that's the pettiness of some of the people who live out here. Yeah. I am a wild party. I like Kim Mitchell. I watched him in concert. Came to Saskatoon and I was dancing on stage with him while he was singing I Am a Wild Party. The things I did when I was young and crazy. But yeah, I let me see. I got a couple of things from Timu. Do I have them up here? Oh, yes, I do. Okay, I got one thing up here. One thing only. I got an order of these. I will. Mm. And they're with this. Hang on, let me open this up. This is, oh, what is this? I think these are the pieces that go up the stuffy's bum. Up the stuffy's bum. Seriously. I know the things you find out here. Do 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 do. Now I got I Am a Wild Party stuck in my head. It could be worse. Oh, I need my little. Hang on. I need. Oh, good. I need my little camera. I can't see what my hammer, but I've got one of these. Ooh, there we go. So this is a way to hold your stuffies up so they don't keep falling down. Now I'm looking for a stuffy. No, I think you're too heavy. So anyway, you get a stuffy and you put it on there. And it'll poke through. And it should help it stand up straight. Listen, Kurt. You don't pick on me. Or I won't be nice to you anymore. Yeah, right. Like I know how to be mean. I'm harmless. Absolutely harmless. Okay, we'll put that in there. Well, there we go. See? You pound them in a little bit with a hammer and then they stay there. And then you'll put your little amigurumi on that and it'll help it stay. And I would show you, but I don't have any amigurumi close by. I don't have any amigurumi. Actually, that's not true. I have a unicorn up there. Up there. I have a unicorn and I have my stoner puppy that my son gave me. He's I don't know, he's the puppy with the colorful hat and the dreads. I call him my stoner puppy. Really, guys? Uh-huh. So yeah, I got that. I got another pencil case with dragonflies on it this time to put my crochet needle, my crochet hook, my crochet kit together and put it in a bag. So it's downstairs. Actually, no, it's not. It's up here. No, it's downstairs. No, it's not. It's right here. So I got this too. Isn't that pretty? I like the colors in it. So anyway, in these things are my little tins. Now, I love these little tins. I get them. Altoid tins work too. In these tins, I have a tape measure. I have stitch markers. I have stitch needles, yarn needles, and I have a needle threader. And these are really nice needle threaders. Very good ones. So it has that too, and has a pair of scissors. And it has my crochet hook. Oh, okay. But I've got two of those bags now. I want more pencil cases so I can make more bags because I've got more tins. Yes, I do, Curtis. I really, really do. So, oh, it's getting warm in here. The sun is setting, otherwise I'd open my window, allow what little bit of air is out there in, but sun is setting. Sun is still out there. Oh, it's quite warm. It is quite warm. That's Gus sleeping. He's running in his sleep. Don't bark. She was sassy today. Did I tell you all? She talked back to me when I told her no when I was in the tub. And then she talked back to Dad. Yeah, you learned quick that that wasn't tolerated. He stood up. She ran away. Oh, she's so cute. I she's just she's really cute. And today she's been a little brat to me. Every time I let her out, she won't come in. She won't come in for me. Gus comes in. I go out there and she just looks at me. I call her, she just looks at me and goes back to eating bugs. Dad, all my husband has to do is go to the back door and say, "Where's the little puppy dog?" Frick if she doesn't just come running, wagging her tail. Drives me up the wall. Like, hello, dog. You don't know who I'm supposed to be? I'm supposed to be my dog. My dog. Shh. Yeah, people are mowing their lawn. It's a beautiful day today. It's had some cloudy issues, but it's turned into a nice evening. It's too bad I can't do live outside, but I'm going to get a new laptop. I got to buy my husband and I new laptops. Um, that'll probably be around Christmas time. I'm hoping not, but Cows and Plows is stalled right now because of the frickin' election that happened, and the government still has not come back to the table to settle this with my band, to settle the Cows and Plows with my band. So we're in limbo still, but with that money that's going to come in, because that's going to be a big chunk of change, I'm buying us laptops. Um, he needs a new laptop because the laptop he has can't play the games he likes. He has a couple of games, or at least one anyway, that we bought him that he can't even play because his computer won't handle it. So he needs a better. He needs an actual gaming laptop because that's not a gaming laptop. I need another laptop because this one is. Oh, let me see. What is the year? Yeah, it's almost 10 years old, and the Wi-Fi doesn't work on it anymore. It melted. So, well, not literally, but. Oh, Kurt, go ahead and comment, honey. I don't mind. It doesn't mean I have to read it. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm just teasing you because I can. Because you're down there and I'm up here. So yeah, I'm just sitting here crocheting, making this really cool blanket in the round. Um, and then I'll make the flowers. Yeah. At least I have flowers for the other one. Like, okay. Honestly, I have to be careful because Gus likes to sleep, like, lie right behind me. And I don't want to hurt him. So this blanket that I'm working on now will be as big as however, whatever that makes. This blanket was a partial roll, so this is how big this one is. So it's a table topper. And I'm just working on the leaves now. So isn't this a nice color of green to go with that white? I like it. It's dark. Unfortunately, again, it was another partial from my stash or my friend's stash that I inherited. So it was her stash because I don't have green. So as soon as I may finish that, those leaves, I'll start on the flowers for that one and get that one done and finished, and then I'll put it on the table and take a picture of it. And then this one, I'll just keep plugging away at it. Hey, Susan, how are you doing? Thank you, Kurt. How are you doing, Susan? How's your week been? Tell me all about it. My week's been good. I've been busy crocheting and gaming, like you all know. It's not like I've changed anything. Went to the town office, paid the taxes the other day, found out the mayor was in open heart surgery. So he survived. He needed a six-way bypass, I guess, or a seven-way. I don't know. It was really bad. But he's survived. He's pulled through. Now the long road to recovery. And we still don't have drinkable water. Well, okay, I guess it's drinkable, but I wouldn't drink it. But our RO system for the village still isn't up and running. So that's a bit of a frustration. Yeah. Because we're paying for it. They upped our bill back in March, and we still don't have water. We still don't have the system that we're paying for in. It's still not working. They said, spring. Then they said end of June, and it's still not working. Here we are in July. So it's like, come on. And I asked them, I called them on it, like, why are we paying for it if we didn't get it? Well, our expenses went up through the roof. I don't care if your expenses go up through the roof. That's what you plan for. That's called good financial planning. That's why you should have reserves. That's not because you should all of a sudden up your taxpayers' bill. Don't give them anything more for it. At least that's how I feel about it. I just feel that way about it. Oh no, Susan. I'm so saddened to hear that. That's a lot of work. Well, I've had to frog my work too, so I understand. Condolences go out to you, my friend. Yep. Bye, Kurt. Bye, Kurt. You were sleeping. Why are you not sleeping now? What woke you up? Hmm? Oh, come on. But yeah, when our it's called cows and plows. It's the agricultural benefits of the treaties that the government uh, they promised but didn't follow through on. So anyway, the government of Canada has made an offer to my band of over 31 million, and my band is waiting for the government to get back to negotiations because right now they're stalled. They stalled uh, because of the election. Sorry, they stalled out because of the election. So uh, now that the election is over, we're just waiting for the negotiators to be allowed to go back to negotiate, and then it'll be. Let me see. The ball is in the government gets to negotiators. Negotiators get to come back to us, and then we get to say, okay, yes, they approved it. We can go ahead with the ratification, and then everybody gets a say in what happens, or is supposed to get a say in what happens with the 31 million. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. It's a really small band, so I can't see the chief and council uh, taking the whole 31 million and change and dividing that up amongst every member of the band and saying, here you go. I can't see that. I can see them giving a portion and keeping the rest for future projects. But that's not what this money's supposed to be for technically, so we'll see. We shall see. I just wish it would be done because it's been promised for years. And I mean, there's people out there that are losing their homes that were really counting on this money to come in sooner than this. You know, there's people who live hand to mouth. Well, I guess pretty much we do. You know, um, I'm just lucky that I don't have a mortgage. I don't have a rent. I don't have my cars are paid for. You know, I only have um, insurance and power and gas and our phones, and our streaming services that we use because we don't have cable. We decided no to cable, saving us a lot of money with no cable. I mean, why have cable? Nothing's on anyway. I'd rather watch what I want to watch on YouTube or the internet and stream it than watch it on cable because I don't get as many commercials. I still have commercials, thank you to, the corporations who have to be like that. But I don't I don't have to watch all of them. But I get to choose what I want when I want to watch it. So that's the difference. So I prefer to pay for streaming services and watch our shows that way. And I'm not into watching shows lately. It's been more or less um ow, ow, you elbowed me in a very sensitive spot and it went ow. Oh, I know, it's hot. It's hot up here. Now we're at over an hour. We're doing good. Can you hang on for another 16 minutes? Hey? No, you hang in there. No. Okay, see, mommy put that away. Mommy put that away. We'll put this away. We'll take some water. Oh, ice cold water. Oh, hot days like this, you need it. Hi, Gus. You having a hard time too? Oh, you guys got to see what else I got. I got this from Amazon. Got it off of Amazon. Guess you got a new collar. Look at that collar. Isn't that a nice collar? A martingale. Yeah, look at that. Hey, you got a nice collar? Yes, you do. So he looks really nice in that collar. So his other collar was getting too tight and it was already out as far as it would go. So I had to get him a new one. And this one just slips over his head. He doesn't need to wear a collar only when we're walking him. So yeah. Or when I'm tugging him around the house because some days when I'm doing his nails or cleaning his ears or brushing him, it helps to have a collar on him because some days he's just not in the mood for it and he tries to run away. So keeping him on his collar some days helps with controlling him. Nay, we just keep him in that collar. That's what we do. Yes, we do. He wears his collar all the time. I was told to keep him on a collar all the time, so I do. It's just not his harness. I don't believe in making him wear his harness every day. There's people who have their service dogs and they wear this harness every day, and good for them. If that's what they want to do. I don't do that, which means Gussie doesn't train every day, which is bad, but I don't go out every day because I have agoraphobia and it's really hard. I was out already once this week. I went out once this week. I went out to pay the taxes. I did it. So I'm done. What more do you want? It's like that, you know, having agoraphobia. It sucks. Sorry, I'm just tired. Not tired, tired, just blah in my head. I don't know what to say. Don't have much to say this week. It's been a quiet week. Like I said, I've been working on my blanket. And I've been doing a lot of gaming. So I gamed all day yesterday because yesterday was Friday and it's gaming day. So I gamed all day yesterday till about 1 in the morning this morning. And then the dogs had me up at 6. And I've been up ever since. Oh no, I took a nap. I went down around 11 and I didn't get up until about almost 4, 3:30. So I had a good nap. I had a really good nap. It was a good nap. There's nothing there for you to lick. I'm sorry, little girl, but there's nothing there. You know? Nothing there. You're a funny girl. She's a funny girl. See? Funny girl. Funny girl. Funny girl. Funny girl. She needs a bath soon. She's getting more spots. As she gets older, she's getting more and more spots. Her coat's coming out. Her colors are coming out. So I might end up with a spotted Dalmatian puppy. You'll have to see. But you can see the spots coming out really good on her sides and on her back, you know. Yeah. I'll show you her other side. See all these. She's got spots. So part of her needs a bath, but the spots are not dirt. So, but she does need a bath. So does Gussie. Oh my God. I gotta get him in the tub. I need to brush him for a couple of days in a row first. And I don't, I do the first day easy. It's the second day. Oh, but I don't want a whole bunch of hair to go down the drain. So he needs to be brushed really well. So, and he doesn't let me brush him all the time. Oh, my poor baby puppy. She turns a year old on July 19th. I don't think we're going to have a little party. I was thinking about it, but no. This is not come one of those people who have birthday parties for their puppies. I'd buy her a cookie if we were out. If we were out near the pet store, you know those decorated cookies that you can always get at the till in pet stores? I always buy one of those for the dogs. Yeah. And I would buy one of those for her, but we're nowhere near a pet store, so she's going to miss out. Unless I decide to make some dog treats. I have eggs. I have oats. I have peanut butter. I don't have applesauce though, but I have peanut butter. But I can't use hubby's peanut butter. He will have kittens if I use his peanut butter up for the dogs. Yeah, that won't go over good. Better not do that. Really? You're such a good girl. Yes, you are. Yeah, you're already asleep. That sucks that you had to take out over 55 rows. Each row's 200 stitches. That hurts. I'm sorry. Hi, how are you? Well, I'm going to end this soon, but I just wanted to come on and say hi to everybody and see how you all are doing. I hope you all had a wonderful week. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. Hey, we're having a good weekend. Yeah, we're dealing with the heat. It's been really hot, so we've been dealing with the heat, haven't we? Yes, we have. High five. High five. High five. Yeah, high five. High five. Good girl. I'm gonna bite your thumb, Mom. You're such a silly girl. High five. You should have seen her when she was having her. I was telling her no, and she was on her hind legs, and both of her front legs are trying to hit me. Oh, she's so cute when she's having a little bit of a tantrum. Yeah, she's adorable when she has a bit of a tantrum. She's such a sassy dog when she wants to be. But she's also a good girl. So she's not too sassy, but she does have her moments. And this morning was one of them. And then today she just hasn't been my dog. She's been Dad's dog. So she won't come in for me when I let her out. She runs away. So, but my husband, all he has to do is go to the back door and say, "Where's my puppy?" or "Where's the puppy?" or "I hear there's a puppy out there." He just has to say something, or make a bit of a noise, and that's it. She's running inside the house and drives me up the wall. Yes, it does, little miss. Drives me up the wall. But whatever, I'll get used to it. Just is the way it is. She loves him. But you still sleep next to me, don't you? During the day, when it's nap time, she comes up to me and she sleeps next to me. She curls up on the couch next to me. So she does go to my husband, but she's been known she mainly comes to me for naps. Hey, curl up next to me, don't ya? Okay, well, I'm gonna head her. I hope you all have a wonderful night. Stop it. Stop it. Get in there. Oh, anyway, she's driving me nuts. Sorry, and so's my hearing aid. It's itchy. It's itching my ears. Urgh. When you're just having one of those days. I mean, seriously, I'm just having one of those days. Everything is irritating and everything is frustrating. Just is. So, bye, Grace. Take care. Sorry I didn't talk much, got but busy with this blanket. Not a problem, Susan. It's okay. Not a problem. I'm glad. You just keep on working, hon. I know it's really hard to type when you're busy crocheting. I get that. I do. And I will have a good weekend. You have a good weekend too. Stay safe, everybody. Yes. Um, bye. Have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Bye.